Good morning, good morning. How are you feeling today? Sore? Renegade rows and yeah, overhead presses, all the things. Yeah, it was very, very challenging. Yeah. Yeah.
You're in means business.
Oh, yeah, it's all business.
That was good. That was like a pandemic workout.
Okay,
It was all during the pandemic.
yeah. Well, now it's good workouts, not pandemic, better combo. All right, good morning, 6 o'clock. How's everyone feeling? So, yep. Ready to go. So today is not the traditional choices day, but I know, but that being said, you do have choices. So we understand that we have been pushing you real hard this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's all been very, very challenging workouts, and you might be a little wrecked, a little sore today. So you do have an option, it's just pure recovery. If you want to just spend time today, do some vibrating foam rolling on your lower limbs, some shin to wall and foam rolling or LX bars on your balls on your upper body. That is an option there. And if you need some other ideas for like some stretches or recovery work, I can help you out with that. So that is an option for you today because we understand it's been a hard week. Tomorrow is also going to be a retest workout. So if you were here pre-pandemic, you did this workout before the pandemic, and this is going to be a chance to retest you. And I wasn't here pre-pandemic, but I looked at the workout and it looks like it's going to be very, very challenging. So if you want to be ready for that workout tomorrow, also, it might go over time a little bit. So just be prepared. If you need to leave early tomorrow, you might have to duck out a little early, but be prepared to be working probably that whole hour tomorrow. So kind of take that into account as you check in with your body and decide what you want to do today for the workout. So recovery is definitely an option up there on the board, and I can assist you with however you need assistance in that. The other options that you have, you can do some box squats. So this is going to be more skill work. It's not going to be super heavy today. So we'll be working on something we haven't really worked on in class. It's just a different kind of way to squat with a little different skill. And you'll be breaking up your reps with cardio and a plank, seesaw plank, so a little bit of core work as well. And you could partner up with somebody. It's not super heavy load, and you're going to be taking time between doing cardio and planks. Then we have a conditioning section. So that's going to be an 800-meter test. Since most of you did the time trial, the 1 mile time trial, was it like a month or two ago? This is going to see if your 800-meter time trial is faster than your 1 mile time trial pace. So you're going to do an 800-meter effort, check to see if their time is faster than half of your mile time. Then you're going to rest half of what you work, and then you're going to do that 800-meter trial again. It doesn't need to be as fast as your first one, but it still should be faster than half of what your mile time trial is. So that is the conditioning piece that you have. And if there's nothing on the board that you like, let me know, and I can happily help you out and just get you to where you need to be today to set you up for successful tomorrow and all that. Any questions before we get moving on? No? All right, so to start off, what we want you to do is find a piece of cardio. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes to work towards your 10K challenge number. So go ahead and find a piece of cardio. I'm going to set the clock for 5 minutes, and If you're going for a 10K, go for a 10K. If you just want to move for 5 minutes, clock will be rolling for 5 minutes. All right, time starts in 10 seconds. How are you feeling?
Like Thursday.
Oh, yeah, almost Friday, right? Oh, yeah. Actually, that was my middle school boys last night.
Middle school.
Oh, middle school boy, yep. Yeah, it was one of the two. Morning, how's it going this morning?
It's going.
It's going? How's the body feeling? Sore? Yeah, that makes total sense. Yep.
Well.
Good morning, how are you feeling? Pretty good. Morning. I've seen you like in passing, but I haven't like, yeah.
Yes, but I'm back.
You're back.
Been a couple months.
It has been a couple months, yeah.
In California.
Yep. And now you're back?
Yeah.
Back to get
Oh my
back.
God, I felt starting over.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday, I was telling these guys, I was like, okay, I'm glad you're all sore too, because I'm like so sore.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's definitely been a week,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, Aaron's back and
Yeah,
ready,
and we're
like,
all
ready
like-
to go. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Glad you're here and getting after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet you're missing all of your snow. You did not have a year for your
It,
snow.
it's been quite the year. I was just talking to my coaches last night. There's races in Duluth in 2 weekends.
Okay.
And I was just like, there's no way it's happening. And then I was talking and they're like, they're pretty confident it's happening. So I'm like, all right, I guess I still got a race left to do. So yeah. So
All right.
it'll be, yeah. So I won't have ski for a month, but I'll go up there and race. Like, okay, well, it'll be fine. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Sorry.
How are you feeling today?
I'm tired.
Tired? Yeah.
I couldn't sleep last night.
I slept really weirdly last night too. I don't know what it was, but yeah.
No, I'm fine. It's my Friday today. I don't work tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
One more day.
Oh, perfect. Good. You come in tomorrow and do the retest workout and then,
I was just trying to think. I think I have to go and do one, which is such a weird time.
okay.
What is the workout? I mean,
So it's a 40-minute EMOM.
come on, my kind of workout.
Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah.
Is there anything complicated in terms of the?
It's not complicated. It's pretty straightforward. It's like every other movement is on the cardio and you hit your calories, and every other movement is on the floor, and the floor work is pretty straightforward. There's a lot of legs. It's like quite a bit of body weight or with a kettlebell. So it's just like, yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it looks
Yes, my kind
there are burpees.
Yeah.
There are burpees, there are step ups, there are push ups.
of dumbbell crap.
Yeah, it's just like one kettlebell is the only piece of equipment.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love resurrecting those old workouts.
Oh, yeah.
But I prefer not to. I don't want. Yeah, I
All right, that is 5 minutes. You need to write your meters down. Go ahead and write your meters down on the board. There's a marker in the window, and then come on down to the floor. All right, so since most of you are pretty sore, we have a pretty extensive warm up to kind of get you loosened up, get into your hips. Your hamstrings are still sore from the stiff leg deadlifts. So this first part is going to be just alternating between a couple different variations of a banded distraction and then a quad compression. So I'm going to demonstrate all of them right at the beginning. So I just want you to watch me, and then I'll set the clock, and then you're going to roll through all these movements together. So first one is going to be a 30-second hold in an anterior banded split lunge distraction. It is a mouthful, but I will show you what it is. So sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words. So this is what this is. You're going to put the band just right underneath your glute fold. Then you're going to take a big step back, get tension in the band. Then the leg with the band on it, that is going to be the leg that you step back. You want to squeeze that glute. And then you're going to come down into a split lunge hold. This band should be pulling your femur forward. Should feel that just kind of like grinding in there. And you're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. So that is going to be your first movement. And you're going to go on the other side. Then you have a quad compression. So you're going to get a kettlebell. It's going to be much heavier than this, but for demonstration purposes, I'm just using this little one. You're going to just sit on the floor. Take that heavy kettlebell and set it onto your quad. You kind of move it around, glide it around. You can kind of slide it to find a spot that's sticky and nasty, and then give it a little grind. So spend some time here. You have 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other. Then you're going to go back to your band, set it up exactly how you did before. Going to take a step back, only this time for 30 seconds. You're going to very, very, very slowly grind through a lunge. So you're going to slowly lower your knee, slowly come back up. So you're going to go through this movement, moving this time instead of a static hold. Then you're going to do your quad compression once again on each leg. Then you're going to turn around. Now this band is going to be in the front, going to your split lunge, and you're going to slowly, slowly grind through this movement with the band pulling posteriorly. All right. Any questions? So I put a bunch of bands on the floor there. If you want to grab a band, then I'm going to set the clock. It's going to be 30 seconds. I'm going to give you a 15-second transition between legs. So make sure you're going to need a heavy kettlebell.
See?
Make sure you have a heavy kettlebell near you as well. Oh. Yeah, you don't want it, your knee all the way down the floor, just like slightly up. And all right. All right, yeah, and if some of you want to start on the quad compression, if you're sharing bands, that's cool too. All right, so you're starting in 10 seconds. So you're either starting in your quad compression or in your static split lunge. Want to use that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's open. See what? Yeah, you should feel that band pulling your femur forward. You're just holding in that lunge position. Think about squeezing that back glute. Your knee should be behind your hip. Squeeze that back glute right there. All right, and switch legs. All right, the time starts in 3. All right, and hold this side. Hold this side. If you're in the lunge, that back leg, try to push that knee behind your hip. There you go. And squeeze that back glute. Squeeze that back glute. There you go. Try to bring your back foot behind you a little further. Squeeze that back glute. Feel that? Yeah, yeah. All right, and switch. So if you're on the band, go to your kettlebell. If you're on the kettlebell, go to the band. So on the kettlebell, just put that kettlebell on your quad. You can move it around, grind it, find a spot that needs some attention. How does that feel?
Not too bad.
Not too bad? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can like move it around and kind of like do that sort of thing, and yeah. Yeah, then it feels, yeah, yeah. All right, and switch legs, switching legs. All right, other leg, other leg. And with the kettlebell, you can kind of take the handles and sort of like truck drive it. To really find places that need some attention. If you find a spot that feels good, just pressure on it, leave it on that spot. All right, and if you're on the kettlebell, find your band. Now you're going to go into a slow grinding distraction. So setting the band up in the same way you had it before. This time you're slowly going down and slowly going up. Make sure there's lots of pressure on the band. You're pulling against that resistance. Think about squeezing that back glute the whole time. The knee should be behind your hip. You want extension in your hip. All right, and switch legs. All right. Slowly grind through. We got to get ready to go. All right, and back to your kettlebell. It is a competition. Yep, slow grinding. What?
One of those testing workouts. Connor used to work here.
Yeah.
Like one of the first workouts he ever did.
Okay, and switch legs. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Oh, perfect.
Known as the Snowing is the
But-
workout that they do.
What was the workout?
I tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Come in if you want to puke. I mean, it looks like it's one that you definitely could puke. It looks like it could be if you, yeah, if you're really going for it, you could, it's a possibility. I wouldn't rule it out.
There was a moment yesterday where I was like, oh my God.
Yeah? Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, interesting. I think yesterday was like a pukey one, but it was challenging. So then this one, you're gonna put the band in the front. Yep, so you're just going to opposite, so band in the front, and then step back, same thing, so slow grinding, slow grinding. Yep, the band is back, yep.
Wait, I thought it was forward. No.
So yeah, the leg is back, yep, it's, band is forward, leg is back, yep. Yep, slow grinding. Slow grinding. Or you could just wait for a second and then while I explain, then you can do the slow grinding. Yeah, yeah. The other leg. Go slow on the way down, squeeze that back glute, keep that hip in extension, so knee behind your hip. All right. So next up, what you're going to be doing is a pigeon stretch. So pigeon stretch, gonna come down onto the ground, try to get your shin perpendicular to your body. And then from here, whatever feels good, you can lean over, you can go up depending on your mobility. And you're gonna stay on one leg for 30 seconds and then on the other leg for 30 seconds. So we'll start. Yeah. Here you go, yep. Fold over if it feels right. Come back up. And switch legs, other side. The other side, here you go, hold. You can fold over. Sit straight up, whatever feels good. Working on some external rotation in your hip. All right, and then you can come out of your hold. Then you're going to work on some internal rotation. So from here, I like to start this in I call it this frog sit. I don't know, it looks like a frog to me. You always want to keep your toes pointed towards your face. So flex your ankles, and you're going to let your knees drop to one side. And you want to try to keep your heels in the same place. So you should have three 90-degree bends here, here, and here. And then flip over the other side. 90-degree bend. If you need to use your hands and lean back a little bit, if your hips are really tight, you can do that. But if you can, try to do it without your hands, shifting from side to side. Yep. And if it feels good, if you want to do a little forward lean as you get to each side, you can do that. Forward lean. Just do 2 more each side, and then we'll come on up. All right, last but not least, this is going to help activate your glutes. So if you're gonna do the box squats, this is really gonna get your glutes activated. So this is a plate squat mobilization drill. Stop this clock. So this is, you're gonna hold a light plate right here. And then as you're coming down, you're gonna stop 3 times as you're going down to the bottom of a squat. And every time you stop, you're going to pull your knee out and hold for about 3 seconds. And then try to keep your feet flat on the floor. You don't want this kind of thing to happen where your feet pops up. You want to keep your foot flat on the floor. Really squeeze your knee out, hold it, come back in, and then you're going to drop down to the halfway point. Knee comes out, hold, knee comes out, hold 3 times. You're going to go to the bottom, same thing, knee comes out, and then you're going to come halfway up, knee comes out, hold 3 times, and then you're going to breathe, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So coming down, knee comes out, back in, out, back in. So it's 3 stops on the way down with 3 rotations with a 3-second hold on each side. So you're only going to need like a 10, 15 pound plate, nothing crazy heavy. And then go ahead and, yep, so you're going to stop 3 times, and it's going to be 3 rotations. Yep. And then 3. And then at the bottom, you're going to do 3. So try to hold for 3 seconds on the out. Really feel your glute squeezing as you're coming down. So you're going to stop just a little bit in your squat. You're going to stop halfway down. And you're going to stop all the way at the bottom. Yep, and then you go up and you just stop halfway on the way up. So it's only one stop with 3 rotations on the way up. You should feel your glutes burning by the end of this. And so after you get done with one leg, you're sticking with one leg, yep, one leg the whole time. And then you get to the top and you're like, okay, yep, feeling that. Take a breather and then do the same thing on the other leg. So one time, so you're going to do just one time on each side. And on the way down, you're going to go stop at 3 points. So you're going to stop here, 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 and then you're going to stop once on the way up. Yep. And then on the other side, you do one more.
Yeah.
All right. So now, who is interested in working on box squats? What? So yeah, do you have options? If you want to just work on recovery today, if you want to continue on with more foam rolling, shin to wall, LX balls, or any other recovery activity that you want to do, by all means, that is on the table. Then the other options are you can do box squats. There's 5 sets of 10, and this is just 50 to 80% of your 1 rep max, so it's not super heavy. And then between each set, you're gonna do, or if you want to do this, you do 30 seconds of a piece of cardio, followed by a 60-second plank hold. And in that 60 seconds of a plank hold, you're going to do 10 seesaw planks. And so the seesaw plank is this right here. So you're in a plank hold, and then you're going to kind of come up on your tippy toes, pull yourself forward as far as you can, and then come back to your plank. So you're seesawing through your plank hold. So just do 10 of those in your 60-second hold. 5 rounds through. And the conditioning piece is that 800-meter test. So you're going to run or bike 1.25 miles or row 800 meters. See how that compares to your 1 mile time trial. It should be a faster pace than your 1 mile time trial. rest half of what you worked, and then you have another 800 meters. See where you're at compared to your 1 mile pace. You could do them both, but just looking at the time, you're probably not going to get through both at this point. So that's what if you're doing the box squat, I will work with you on that. The box squat, simply, I'll show you real quick before if this is going to change your mind. So you have a box behind you. This is going to be at parallel to, you don't want it to be too low, you don't want it to be too high. So when you're sitting down, you want your thighs to be parallel to the ground. So what you're going to do, you have that barbell on your back, and you're going to sit back into the box, sit down, unload, relax your hand, hip flexors and quads, but keep your glutes and hamstrings tight. And then you're going to lean forward and then come up fully to a stand. So, cool? Cool. All right. Looks like we got some people going to cardio. We got some people going to box squats. Yep, you definitely can. Yeah, that looks perfect. Yep. All right, if you are doing 800 meters, I'm going to set that clock, so just pay attention to your time. Rest half of what you worked.
Yeah, I don't. I know.
Okay.
Okay. Give you a few more pointers, since that was a very, very quick description. We're in. What?
Door number 2.
Door number 2? Box squats, yep. All right, so when you're coming down to your box squats, another thing you want to think about is don't let your shins start to come forward. So you want to think about sitting, like, you want to sit back and down, not just like straight down. So it's not, you're going to really be thinking about your posterior chain. So you almost want to like reach back and try to find that box as you're coming down. Once you sit down, think about relaxing your hip flexors and but keeping your glutes and hamstrings tight and turned on. And then as you're coming up, think about driving into the bar. You almost want to like arch your back so your erectors in your spine are really tight and turned on. And then press almost forward, but don't let your shins do that. So if you want to keep your shins like pressed up against the box so you have that tactical feedback, so you know you're not letting them go like that, you can do that. Yeah, that looks like the right height. Yep. Any questions on?
I think I'm good.
Sweet, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, or if you want to use, I think there's another one of the red ones that might be the right height, like the 18 inches, yeah.
Working. So we'll do 5 sets.
Yep. Yep, and then, yeah, you do set of 10, and then 30 seconds of cardio, 60 seconds of that plank hold with seesaw in there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be perfect. Yeah, yep. Have you done much box squats?
I used to do them all the time.
Oh, sweet.
It's been multiple years. I used to love these things.
Oh, yeah.
They actually helped me end up, I think it's helped me like be able to squat more weight after.
Yeah. Yep.
But we'll see if we can still do it. So you just pause for a second.
Pause for a second and kind of think about relaxing your hip flexors.
Yeah.
And then before you come back up, like think about driving, like almost like you're gonna jump forward, like press into the bar. Yep. Yeah, looks great.
Okay.
Yep. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Yep.
And probably add a little more weight.
Excellent. Love it.
Yeah.
What's, what are you doing?
We're doing the spread, the spread.
Okay. What,
See if you can provide Aaron some feedback. We like Thursdays like that option day, like.
I actually configured a suggestion box today. And I will also let them know. Okay,
Yeah, I mean, everything this week's been awesome.
yeah,
Like everybody loved it, kind of
Yeah.
get back to basics.
yeah,
But like today, come in,
yeah,
have the option to get after cardio, just
Yeah.
flush everything out
yeah.
versus.
All right, it's good feedback. I'll pass it along. Yeah, and we are gonna have a suggestion box today, just so we want to know what you're thinking and all that stuff. So, yeah.
And it might just be this, you know, like this class is fun to get after.
Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a running clock. Is that cool? Okay. Just doing this.
I'm
Just gonna run. Yeah, that's what the body needs today. That makes sense. Yeah. Flush it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing today? Are you doing the 800 meters? Oh, nice. Yeah, how was it? Fine? Good. Nice. Yeah. We'll rest and get after it again.
I'm sore.
Yeah, that, I feel like there's a lot of people in that boat, which makes sense, which means you've been doing the workouts right. They've been challenging. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, perfect.
So cardio in between sets.
This is all like, if you feel like that's not what you need today, you can just rest between your sets. I'll do it. Yep. All right. Like today is very much take what you need to do, but yeah, those are all just the guidelines. Yeah. Feeling good? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wasn't sure the sequence. Now I got it.
Yeah. Nice. So this is your second 800 meters? Nice. All right.
That's supposed to be just a row. I've been running it.
You can run them, yeah, you can run them, and then there's also the bike, that 15.6 mile bike is the conversion there. So, yeah.
Right now, we're doing 800 rest per half.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
they're doing something completely different. Yeah. No. Yeah, they're just doing option A, B, C, D. Yeah. Yep. Yep. All the options are all available today. And you can play around with like having your feet a little wider on these box squats. Like you can have them like actually even like wider than the box and like get more glute activation. Yep. Yeah. Nice.
What's the overarching purpose?
So it's safe on the knees, and so some people like, to get to full depth, like they just don't feel comfortable, but if you're like going to sit on something, like you can get to full depth, safe, very safe on the knees, and having that like wider stance also like really targets your glutes quite a bit, and then you're gonna, since you're breaking that eccentric concentric chain, you have to really like think about power development. So instead of doing like the bounce from the bottom, you have to actually stop. And then when you're like, think about like taking the load off, you have to re-engage. So it's like a lot of power development. Yep. Yep. Nice. Are you doing the 800 meter or are you doing the? Okay. Did both hands? Yes. How is it? Yeah, fine. Yeah, fine. Perfect. Yeah. Nice. Excellent. Now some sit-ups. Yeah. Perfect. Oh yeah. What set is this?
What's that?
What set is this?
3.
3? Perfect. Are they feeling good?
Good, yeah.
Awesome. Nice.
I love these actually.
Awesome.
So I get stuck at the bottom of my shoulder and can't get out the squats.
Yeah, then just scream and then I'll come and help you. Yeah,
That could happen.
yeah. Well, just let me know.
Okay.
How are these? What are you doing over here?
800s.
800's nice. Feeling good? No? Okay. What about them aren't feeling good?
I just gotta get going.
Okay.
Just in one spot.
Okay. All right. Sometimes it takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Are you doing the 800s now? Okay, awesome. There you, just a smattering of all the things. Yeah, perfect. Getting it done?
Making it happen.
All right, perfect.
Right now, is that what they're all doing?
This is just what time is
All the workout?
Yeah, this is still the workout, yeah. And so there's like many options happening, so
Okay.
there's lots of things are going on. Yeah, but this is still the workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Nice. Oh, the seesaw planks. Oh, yeah? Oh. Thanks, yeah. How are the box squats feeling? Fine, yeah. So when you're coming up, try to do a little more like lean forward and like press into the bar, like almost like you're gonna like jump off the box.
Oh, yeah.
It's for you to play around with having your feet a little bit wider and your toes turned out. You'll probably feel it in your glutes a little bit more. Yep, yeah, awesome. Nice. Yep. Good job today.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Tomorrow's gonna be Starbucks, so.
Yep, sure is. How's it feel? How's that feeling? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looked like it from your. The what?
Swelling on the ground,
Yeah,
that hurt.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Nice. It is 6:46. Yep. What set is this? Okay.
Already on this.
Call it a day. Perfect. Nice. Nice, Anthony. What's next?
Straddle stretch.
Oh, perfect. Sounds good. Nice work. Got what you needed today to be ready for tomorrow? Excellent. Excellent. So, let me stand. This is fun. That looks like a fun one. Nice work. So is that 5? What's it? Set number? I don't know. Oh, okay, that's not so much monthly. I mean, I'm not.
For time.
Perfect. Nap time? Perfect. All right, if anybody wants to do the 5 minutes working towards your 10K number, I'm gonna set this clock for 5 minutes, so feel free to do your post-class 5-minute effort. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. But the clock will be running if you want to do that. All right. It's your 5-minute 10K clock. It starts in 5 seconds. With that being said, good job today. Nice work. I hope you got what you needed out of today's workout, and hope you're feeling fresh and ready for tomorrow. Retest workout. It is probably going to go a little long, so just be prepared for that. So if you need to, no wine tonight. Yeah, awesome job. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Nice work. Yeah, box squats. Box squats to start the day.